What's up, coaches? Hope you guys are having an awesome week. As you can tell from what's behind me, got a lot to talk about today. I want to keep this as short as possible, but I just want to start off by saying a huge thank you. You guys are leading at the highest level in our ministry, and I just want to say it was amazing to me to hear the other day as we sat and talked. Some of you guys missed the coaches meeting, but as we were talking about our why and talking about why we do what we do, you guys understand it and you know it and you're bought in, and I appreciate you more than I can say. I'm so thankful for you. Let's get started into what's going on this week so we can roll on and be cognizant of your time. Here we go. So monthly meetings are starting this weekend. If you guys were here at the coaches meeting, most of you guys were. We talked about the importance of these meetings, of being able to connect with our community leaders in those meetings. I know that we got Rockford and Kelly. I'm guessing maybe you're usually on the first Sunday of the month, or the second Sunday of the month, actually. Let me know for sure if you're meeting this weekend. Got Rob and Christy on the 21st. Musio, and you see here /Aaron Sexton joining our coaches team as Musio transitions off as he is moving. You'll hear more about that coming up. As Musio steps off, Aaron will be stepping into his role. So Musio and Aaron on the 28th, along with usually just put Michelle in there. Michelle, let me know when you are planning on meeting. Here is what we are going to discuss. You know, every month these are the 4 things that we want to hit as we have these meetings. We want to have a time for relationship building. This is just you connecting with your community leaders, pastoring them, leading them, just having that picture of what community really is. The second thing will be training. Anything we need to talk about with training with them, things that are coming up, things that we need to know that we need to build skills on, and also talk about the calendar, what we have coming up with that. The third thing is development. We want to develop them as leaders. We know that when the leader gets better, we all get better, right? And so we want to develop our community leaders. And the fourth one is we want to give them an option, give them the time to give us some feedback and what can we do better to continue to grow. Maybe it's an idea that we haven't heard yet. Maybe it's an idea of something we're already working on, but just give them that voice to where they can bring back up that information. So that's what it looks like every month. Here is how we're doing it in October, okay? So starting this weekend with you guys meeting this weekend. What is God showing you right now? That's the question I want you to ask just from the relationship standpoint. There is nothing more relationship building than whenever you're connecting with, on a spiritual level, with other people, okay? So that's just a simple question. All you got to say, what is God showing you right now? And then you're there, okay? So let's take some time. I think this is going to be a great one. It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable for a little bit of time, but that's a nice uncomfort level there. Okay, so what is God showing you right now? The second thing is we're going to spend a little less time on training. I told you that sometimes some of these get more time. The workflow and onboarding. We've talked the last 2 months about workflow. We talked about that last month. 2 months ago, we talked about onboarding. I just want to make sure that we're concrete on what those procedures look like as we move forward. And then from a calendar standpoint, we do have wildlife on the 22nd. Make sure that your folks are there because it's going to be an amazing event. Okay, so just kind of a recap as far as training and calendar this month. Now, we're going to talk about Myers-Briggs. We're going to talk about that in a development for development this month. Now, this is going to be you sending them the link, the message that I will send you out tomorrow. We talked about our cadence. Every Thursday you're going to get a message from me, and that will have the link that says in that will have the link for the Myers-Briggs. Sorry about that. So have them take it, but then also what we're going to do is we're going to pass it on to life group leaders. One thing, I had a great conversation with Rob Sisney this week just about the importance of giving something more to develop our life group leaders. So as they're having their conversations, checking in with their life group leaders, they're going to pass on that link and get some conversation started on developing them just in self-awareness as they take their Myers-Briggs type indicator, okay? So have them take it with the link that they get on Thursday, and then also the plan will be for them to pass that on to their spans of care. Fourth thing, as we look at the feedback, I just want to hear what's their biggest struggle as a community leader. Like when you look at overall just being on this team, what do you wish could improve? What do you feel like is the struggle for you? That's going to get us going somewhere with that. So this is what it looks like in October. What's God doing in your life right now? Just a recap from the last 2 months on a training standpoint from workflow and onboarding. Wildlife coming up on the 22nd. Make sure you hit on that. Myers-Briggs personality type is what we're going to talk about for development. And then the biggest struggle as a community leader. Okay. Any questions on any of that? Holler at me. I would love to help lead you through that in any way. Okay. At our meeting, we talked on Sunday about the onboarding process and what that looks like, Just a little bit of fuzziness there. Okay, so what's going to happen is when you get that text from Caroline that says, hey, can you onboard this person? Can you onboard that person? Also, we're doing the shadowing. So remember that. That's another topic of where you as the coach are going to shadow a new community leader, or you're going to have somebody in your Hispanic care that can shadow that community leader. So what she's going to do when she texts you is she's going to tell you what the person needs. Okay. She's also going to give you the links to what that person needs. So if they need everything, if they're brand new and they've never served, they need a background check, they need what we believe, they need a group registration, they need all three of those. She'll send you all three of them. But they may, if they serve here, a lot of our cases is people who already serve in other capacities, they want to step in and lead a group. She's just going to send you what they need. You can forward that to your community leader, and then they can go from there. Also, if you say, hey, look, I need to find this link elsewhere, you should still have access to your Trello board, your whiteboard. So find it there. If you don't have access to this, let us know, because all those links and all those conversations, everything are still on there. So what that's going to look like is she's going to say, here is so-and-so. Can you have somebody who in your Hispanic care can onboard them? This is what they need. She will send you exactly what they need. And if you at any point need to find those links, they are still on the Trello board. So find them there. Any questions on that, holler at me, holler at Caroline. We can help get you cleared up. Want to celebrate real quick. Sisters was a huge success. Had 375 women here on a Monday night, on a rainy Monday night, and the connections were out of this world. It was a great, awesome night. We had 18 new groups get started out of it, and just seeing ladies that really just didn't want to leave, which is an awesome thing. There was just an awesome feel of just God bringing these ladies together. So thank you if you were involved in that. It was an awesome success. We're looking forward to Wildlife to be something very similar for men. October 22nd at 6:30. That's 2 Mondays from now. Here's what we're looking for. We're looking for, if you've got just one of those portable fire pits for us to be able to use for that night, man, let us know. I'm going to be asking your community leaders for those as well. And also for firewood, if you got to hook up on just some firewood for all these fire pits, we're looking to have about 30 fire pits that night. So we need some firewood for that. Okay. And then the next thing is just to be here. I would love to have our entire team here, guys, to be here to help set up and to do the things. You'll hear more about that as we get a little bit closer, and ladies to be here to serve. And so that's what I'm going to be talking to them about. And it is a little bit longer because it's the first of the month, but love you guys. So thankful for you. Any questions that you have, just let me know. Love you guys. Have a great day.